Shalom Akim. All praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim, doing the work in truth and sincerity. And I was watching this video from the apostles on Apostles Live GMS 34. And the title of the video is Apostles of Great Millstone, Various Topics in Transit. And I was looking at the comments. I read the comments sometimes. And one comment got my attention, which is this one by Jay Daniels. And he cited an article, Corona Stimulus Offered by House Financial Services Committee Creates New Digital Dollar. So I wanted to check it out. And of course, I checked it out. And, you always ask what's the catch when Esau does something for anybody, when Esau's government does anything. And I read through the article, and basically I'm going to read a few paragraphs of this article. We already know the scripture that I'm going to get, Revelations 13, starting at 15 all the way to the end. However, I'm going to read a couple of paragraphs of this article because they're basically, with this stimulus package, they're bringing in the digital dollar, which of course is going to be linked to the mark of the beast. So, I'm going to start at the second paragraph, and you Akim out there, if you wanna read the whole thing, hey, read the whole thing, man. I actually read the whole the whole article, and hey, they're getting ready to do this. How about Shem Yahushai call halal Yahweh about Shem Yahushai, man, because this may very well be the end, and that's what us men of the Lord, us hopeful elect, is looking forward to, All right, without further ado, as the markets continue to drop and the U.S. looks to Congress for agreement on a massive stimulus package to save the economy from the impacts of the coronavirus pandemic, the newest offer by House Democrats include a very forward-looking kind of stimulus: the creation of a digital dollar and the establishment of digital dollar wallets, and what will send shockwaves through the cryptocurrency and blockchain industry, particularly for those following central bank digital currencies around the world. This signals the U.S. is serious in establishing infrastructure for a central bank digital currency. Both Speaker Pelosi's Take Responsibility for Workers and Families Act and the Financial Protections and Assistance for America's Consumers, States, Businesses and Vulnerable Populations Act, H.R. 6321, introduced by Chairwoman Maxine Waters of Financial Service Committee, introduced these concepts today as a way of delivering the economic stimulus payments to U.S. citizens. In other words, reading through all the bullshit, if you got a bank account, they're going to create a digital dollar and a digital dollar wallet's bank account for you. That's basically what they're doing. They're going to create a digital dollar, which the bank basically is going to be a bunch of numbers on a computer screen in the digital dollar wallet. That's what they're going to create for you, that for every individual that receives this stimulus. So if you got a bank account, what I'm guessing is this is undeniable. Now, don't get me wrong. It's just like the Real ID Act, which now, they said by the middle of this year, I think it was either June or July, with the Real ID Act, everyone has to have a real ID, or they won't be able to get into certain public buildings. Which it doesn't matter now, because with this coronavirus, they shut everything down. So with this stimulus, basically what they're saying is if you got a bank account, you're going and you meet the criteria of the stimulus, they're going to create a digital dollar and establish a digital dollar wallet for you. What that means is they're setting you up for the mark of the beast. Now, who knows if they're going to say, oh, you can't take this money out of the bank, or you got to use your credit cards, or they may just say, hey, you got to get this mark of the beast. Now, let me read more of this article. The bill establishes a digital dollar, which it defines as a balance expressed as dollar value consisting of digital ledger entries that are recorded as liabilities in the accounts of any Federal Reserve Bank or an electronic unit of value, redeemable by eligible financial institutions as determined by the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System. The international bankers determine who is eligible as a financial institution, basically. Additionally, a digital dollar wallet is identified as a digital wallet or account maintained by a Federal Reserve Bank on behalf of any person that represents holdings in the electronic device or service that is used to store digital dollars that may be tied to a digital or physical identity. A mandate also requires all member banks establish a pass-through digital dollar wallet and all customers eligible for stimulus. Member banks include those banks that are members of the Federal Reserve and regulated by the Fed. Additionally, non-member state banks those that not members of the Federal Reserve, those that are not members of the Federal Reserve and regulated by the FDIC could opt in to offer pass-through digital dollar wallets as well. So basically what they're saying is they're going to create this digital dollar, whether you like it or not, and digital dollar wallet, and that's going to basically be your bank account. And hey, who knows if they're going to call it all of this when they bring it to the public, but it's basically going to be your bank account. That's what they're going to tell you. And then, of course, this is going to be all linked to the mark of the beast. So this digital dollar and digital dollar wallet is going to be linked to the mark of the beast. How? Because it's going to be your bank account and everything, all the money is going to be on there. And years ago, and as a matter of fact, throughout the years, I should say, we've been preaching about this same thing, man. They're going to make this mark of the beast seem good. Maybe they're going to put a whole lot of money in your bank account if you opt to get it, which is what they're doing. And I wouldn't be surprised if they say you can't get the stimulus unless, one, you got a bank account, and two, you get this chip in you. Which they're also going to use the coronavirus and say that this chip is going to have the vaccine in it. I mean, you can see that coming. Now, that's my own opinion. I don't know exactly how they're going to do it, but you can see it coming in a similar type of way. So, yeah, this may very well be the end, and the mark of the beast may very well come as soon as next month. You know? Hey, and that's a great thing. Because he's bringing this in fast, man. We could very well be out of here by the end of this year, you hopeful elect. I mean, there's several other things that's bound to happen, that's prophesied to happen. However, with this mark of the beast, hey, we looking forward to the last prophecy. These are the last two major prophecies. The mark of the beast, World War III, and the destruction. That's it, man. But yeah, this mark of the beast could very well come out within the next 3 weeks. We'll see, you know. But this is a good article. I recommend brothers to go ahead and check it out, you know, because this is the coming mark of the beast. Digital dollar wallet. And somehow they're gonna link your bank accounts to the mark of the beast, which is going to go in your right hand or in your forehead or in your left hand or maybe in your butt cheek, wherever it goes. But it's linked to the mark of the beast. I'm going to read one more, this last paragraph here. The Federal Reserve banks themselves would also make available a digital dollar wallet to any person eligible for the payments as well. Additionally, the U.S. Postal Service would aim to help unbanked individuals and or those without proper ID to establish their identity by providing a digital dollar account and would set up ATMs for customers to access their funds. In other words, if you don't got a bank, you don't meet the stimulus standards, that's okay. They're gonna set one up for you so you can meet the stimulus standards and and get this mark of the beast. You know, now they saying it's just a bank account now, but come on now, it ain't gonna be too much longer before they put it on that chip, because the population then had bank accounts for far too long already. They already got you used to spending digital currency, credit cards and stuff like that, without having actual physical money. So now they're gonna introduce this microchip as the new technology, as the new way of spending, the new way of life. And like I said, we already know the scriptures, and I'm going to read it anyway. It's Revelations 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And that's not the image of Caesar Borgia. The image of the beast is this way of life. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So, with that, I'm gonna say shalom. I hope you Akim were edified. All praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Karkadash. Double honors to the Apostle of Great Millstone. Salutations to you Akim doing the work in truth and sincerity. Shalom.